at some of the anatomy of that area. Okay. So we're having the shoulder, the scapula itself, yes, a triangle, and it attached to the clavicle in front, and the humerus. Yeah. Now, in terms of muscles, the scapula is actually a place where a lot of the muscles are attached to. Rhomboid, trapezius, deltoid, latissimus dorsi, serratus anterior into here. So whenever you're moving muscle, whenever you're moving the shoulder, certain muscles would become lax and certain muscles would stretch. Now here it is, you know, and that's, I use this rationale a lot. Imagine that you have this connective tissue as a muscle that is quite tight, okay? So what entitlement means, imagine that you have a tear here in the towel. So you would sew it, right, with thread, yes. So what, and that's a scar tissue. The thread is really a scar tissue because there is a tear here, and you need to build it. You need to build. You can't leave the tear as it is. And what would happen that the thread would make that area less stretchy. It would be more tighter. And then blood circulation would not get better because you need to tie it. You need to tie it quite well. So in the body is the same thing. If you have a scar tissue or you have tension, then blood circulation would not be as good as into that area. So if you have that muscle, one way to do it is to stretch the muscle, to elongate it. But then, when you come to do the opposite, there is another opportunity to make that area better, and that's the Lux position, which is the opposite of stretch position. In a Lux position, you can now massage that area, and the benefit would be a lot better when it comes to circulation. Yeah. So if it's stretched, you can't stretch it anymore because the area would resist it. But if you make it lax and then you start, you know, pushing, compression, petrissage, you can see that the blood circulation would improve even better. So when it comes to shoulder mobilization, when you have, for example, upper trapezius that is usually tight, sometimes, yes, you can stretch it, but sometimes you can do the opposite. You can, if your camera come a little bit closer, sometimes you can do the opposite, even lax it even more and work in a laxed position. Can you imagine what happened inside that area when you lax it and you massage? Yeah, pretty much the same as taking a tight connective tissue and relax it. You can, by all means, improve the blood circulation a lot more. So when it comes to shoulder mobilization, yeah, what do you do now? Okay, you move it. Yes, but when it comes to putting into a lax position and then massaging it, and even leaving the shoulder that way, and then massaging the upper trapezius, yeah, or putting the shoulder a little bit down, or even putting the shoulder upward, and then massaging the rhomboid area, yeah, that's where the benefit, the real benefit of it would come. Can I have please another towel from someone? Okay. Yeah, great, thank you. What I'm going to show you also is another way to bolster the shoulder. I'm not sure if I show you, to put it underneath the shoulder. Did I show you?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. So here is another position that would help the shoulder. Come closer. Do you see that area of the rhomboids is painful onto a lot of people. So by this is where the scapula ends, and this is where the spine is. By putting a bolster underneath, what I actually do is making this area more lax, because I bring the shoulder closer to the spine. So that would be a great position to work on. Again, the connective tissue here, the fascia, the muscles, all would be a lot more lax. And it's just a gentler way to work in, rather than stretch, you know. It can be quite hard on. And then it's very easy to work on. So you can do it here. On which muscle do I work now? Teres major and minor. You know, very, very good, very nice to work onto that area. You can even work on the erector spinae. Good. So that's another approach to still mobilization, yes? Pushing it forward, yeah? Pushing it upward. And then you can work on the teres muscles. Yeah? Right, you're right. That may not make a lot of meaning to the body. Okay, well, I move it, so what? You know, it seems like it doesn't do much, yeah? So try to interact with mobilization and soft tissue, yeah? Right, to tell you the truth, I don't use a lot of the facing down mobilization of the shoulder. Why? It's a lot harder. Why is it? Because you see the shoulder is quite low. If I want to stabilize that, you see what happened? I put her shoulder in a wrong position. In a lot of people, they may feel quite uncomfortable to have the shoulder this way. So I would use more the supine position. So let's go into supine position. Turn this way, please. This way. Yes, and then go downward, please. Okay. More down. Down. Thank you. Good. Okay. Should I work on this one or on that? Okay. So let's change. No, that's fine. That's fine. Good. You can bring your shoulders out. Yeah. Good. Pretty much the same in when it comes to the supine. The same application work. Yeah. Okay. So when you want to lax muscles, like the upper trapezius, yeah, you want to lax it, you move it upward. Yes. That, you're right, it doesn't make any sense. There is not much. If you bring that to the end range and stretch it, yeah, it might do something. But mid-range, that's nothing.
You could do that yourself.
Yes, you can do it yourself. It doesn't do any, there is no any benefit. Now, how to hold? Do you remember the 3 points? Mm-hmm. Yes, it's in the video if you want. Have a quick look at that. But again, I would move it, find a position that the muscle is lax, and I talk mostly about upper trapezius and scalenes, and then massage that area. Or even turn their head, do that, and then massage the neck. And then once in a while you can give a nice stretch. And then bring it into a lax position again. Bless you. And then stretch. And again, lax it. Yeah? That is the pumping mechanism of stretching, compressing, yeah? Yeah. Stretching it, compressing, stretching, laxing, stretching, laxing, getting the blood circulation move. Is it enough? Mm-hmm. Okay. There are other things you can do. You can put their hand upward and then bring it to the other shoulder and then working in here. Yeah. But it's pretty much the same. Or working on the latissimus muscles or the ribs. So, you know, let's start with the basic and do the basic well. But those who are not convinced in, I would rather you get the sense how it is, because without you feeling it in your body, probably most likely it's not going to be great. Yeah. So should we give it a try? Mm-hmm. We might have another round of it, or maybe we do sideline. We'll see.
Well, I would like to see sideline
shoulder mobilization.
Yeah.
I think that in terms of complexity, let's take it in chunks. Yeah, so
I was confused how to hold the arm. That's
we
the
will do.
thing.
We will do.
Okay.
We will